Well, I guess I should make an intro video for this video. My brother came down, he brought my 1976 XL175 that I restored a few years back. And the videos are here on my channel on restoring this bike. There's too many of them. I'm not going to put a link in the description to them, but if you want to see it being restored, I got this bike brand new. For my new viewers, yeah, I've had this bike since day one, and it was $800 brand new. So anyway, I rode it one lap, and my brother rode it maybe 3 or 4 laps on Woodward, and I took the Bel Air and had a camera mounted in the Bel Air. I don't know if you can... The camera's not in there. I'm uploading the memory cards right now to the editing program, and then I had a camera on my brother's helmet, and then the one I'm using now. So all the GoPros are being used right now. So this might be a long video. You might want to skip through it in places if you wish, but got video from 3 cameras, and we started cruising about 4, and I just got it pulled in with the Bel Air. Followed him up as far as Cranbrook. He was heading home with the Cherokee, with the trailer, with the Suzuki, and so he was heading on home, and I told him, well, I'll follow you to Cranbrook and I'll turn around and come back. And yeah, a lot of people had headed home, so it was nice. So beautiful sunset and whatnot. So anyway, I'm gonna work on editing up a movie for you guys here, and like I say, if it's a little long, just skip through it. I'll try and cut it down, because there's probably, you know, a good 4 hours of video, and I'm going to try and edit it down to about a half an hour. So I like 18 minutes is the magic number. Seems like after 18 minutes, you know, you start getting people that lose interest. So I try and keep them around 20-30 minutes, but we'll see where it goes. And like I say, you can skip through if you need to be, but there'll be a lot of good video in here, and a little bit of video on the 2000 Cherokee also, if you want to see that, or if you're interested in purchasing it. It was my folks, and it's my brother's now, but it'd be $12,000. He doesn't really want to sell it though. But anyway, here's the video. Oh, and one more thing for all you guys that think that I need to open up the secondaries on this, well, I did. I put it right flat out to the floor. It was in high gear, and I dropped it back to second. I was probably doing about 35 or 40 at the time, and just put it to the wood. And so yeah, if you want to see and hear what it sounds like, I'll put the in-car camera video up so you can hear the old 4-barrel opening up, and hope you enjoy it.
if you don't have anybody running with us, if you want, I got something in my eye. A loopty. Get in a crowd. I noticed. Did you hear me yelling? I went like this and that didn't work, so I started yelling. I had to make some kind of noise under the bridge, so I started yelling. stay here for dinner because
you don't want to hit rush hour.
no, I don't want.
So this is a 2000 Cherokee. This was my folks. There was plenty of videos of this on that I have on YouTube. And do you have the keys to unlock it and open the hood? Anyway, I'm going to open up and show you how solid it is. So if somebody really wants it, we'll sell it for 12 grand. It's got just over 100,000 miles on it. It's a limited. Limited has all the leather interior. It's got the console. It's got the good transfer case. It's got cassette and a CD. The AC blows ice cold. like I say, it's a 2000, so.
You probably don't know what the heck I'm talking about, do you?
I mean, he's been driving it, so it's a little dirty.
You know how my two are all glued together, the lower one? You remember when you opened the middle two up for me? Well, I was in there with my floss picking, and I broke some of that roll of it.
The carpet in it's like brand new because it's always had these in it since it was new.
Yeah, I gotta remember to do that. I probably won't need to, but I gotta remember to do it just for giggles. Okay. Okay. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
So what'd you do? You put a new water pump, new thermostat?
I put a water pump, thermostat, this tube.
Okay, the metal tube for the heater
And
core.
I cleaned all the connections because they're all cruddy and leaky a little bit. So far I just smell a little bit of engine cleaner. I cleaned the daylights out of the engine, but
Well, I guess you did
probably
clean it.
gotta clean it a little better.
I've never
Especially
cleaned
over
it.
there.
Yeah, it's never been cleaned since it was
Well, I
new.
had all this out, and I should have left this off and thrown it up here.
And cleaned the motor with it
Well,
all.
yeah, because I cleaned it with this off, but I should have left this off too, because I didn't put any belts on, because I had all the shit was in the pulleys. So I thought, well, what am I going to do? I'm going to clean the engine, I'll clean the pulleys at the same time. So I just ran it with no coolant out. You know, I just backed it out with no coolant. Didn't hurt it. No belt won't tear up the water pump. But
You did all that just as preventative maintenance, right?
No, because I didn't like the smell.
Oh, the coolant leaks. Yeah, it leaked coolant around the thermostat
Yes,
housing.
it was leaking here. Down there at the lower hose was the most bad part. This bolt was leaking. It broke. That bolt broke. It was corroded, and I think some of it was leaking out of here.
Okay.
But most of it looked like that lower radiator hose. And after I cleaned it all up, I had to replace. Then I took this apart and found out this was rotted down here. It wasn't through.
That pipe.
Yep, but it was rotted where I couldn't see it very well. And I took all this off to clean all that up and do a stat. That's when I went, oh crap, I had to take this back off. So I got good at taking this on.
Did you put a new battery in it, or is that?
No, that's been in it.
Okay.
The hard part's these 3 bolts, because they're so long, and then you gotta line up the holes
hole in
and,
the pulley,
and
yeah.
you can't stick your air tool in there because you
Because
hit
of the
this,
fan
you know.
shroud, yeah.
So it's all by hand. And this is a little bit of a pain in the ass. I can see you've had problems with it too.
That is a pain in the ass. Cruise control works. It's got.
Radiator petcock just amazed me where they put that damn thing. I mean, you think you can see it here?
I
It
can't.
just blew my mind when I found it. I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, I think I'd pull this assembly off
That's what
to
I
get
did.
to
I pulled all
it.
this
Yeah.
off and it pissed this off. But it's working, wasn't it? I brought all
So I've changed the coolant probably about 4 or 5 times since it was new.
What I would do is do a Woodward Cruise with it. I mean, it's kind of dirty. It probably could use a little
Well, we can
cleaning.
wash it. I can get the hose out if you want to wash it.
Well, I'm not going to wash it now, but... Tell you what I use is that spray stuff to dry with. And that
Oh,
shit
our
works.
water doesn't spot.
That shit works good.
I can wash the car, not even dry it, and it doesn't spot.
When I flip the stop, that stuff, I don't like to pull it out in the backyard and go to town.
Little something hanging there, tape or something,
Where?
right by the transfer case.
This?
It's like tape on a wiring harness.
I just have it up in here. Where are you
See
talking
right
about?
there?
Oh, just yank it off.
I tried.
Oh.
Anyway, if somebody wants it bad enough, $12,000. There's the 175. I remember
Not
sitting.
really for sale. That's why you're going to give me 12 grand. Then it'll be for sale.
Right.
Money talks.
Yep. So somebody can cough up 12 grand. But he does drive. It has. Did I say it has trailer towing equipment? It has the.
That's what makes it so tight in here, because trailer tows got a little larger radiator and double fans, and
towed the bikes down with that. 2 bikes, one in the garage here too. Because I know I'll get asked about this, so I might as well show this too. Oh, the radio's on. I should either talk or turn the radio off so I don't get copyright. But anyway, there we go.
I'm not used to doing this, so it might look screwy.
It doesn't matter.
I'm not going to get it. We don't have anything interesting around us.
I know, we've gone.
Now it's recording, right? Is it flashing?
Yep.
Well, you'll be editing some of these stoplights out. Well, he wasn't going to stop, but he is now, isn't he?
Yeah. They drive like maniacs around here. I don't even like being around.
How far?
They get paid by the haul, not by, you know, the
Right. Man, this is tearing up my shoulder for some reason. Look at the Mustang. I think that's a Mustang, the green one.
Yeah, it looks like it does. Doing what?
Get in a crowd.
I put it to the wood under the overpass.
You hear me yelling? I went like this and that didn't work, so I started yelling.
Making motorcycle noises?
Make some kind of noise under the bridge, so I started yelling.
looks really nice going up the road.
My junky old trailer.
It looks good.
We're gonna turn before we get the square leg.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably turn around Cranbrook. Then
We're turning around, wasn't
we were turning around before Cranbrook. We're turning around in Birmingham.
This side.
Yeah. I like to get to the bottom of the hill because then I can see oncoming traffic easier to pull out.
Bike at 40.
Yeah.
45 is kind of, it'll do it.
Really cleared out. Now, you know, people got to go to work tomorrow, so they don't stay out too late. But it looks like a beautiful sunset. And I think I'm going to call it a day. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. Definitely subscribe if you like my channel. I have 348 engine icon that powers this old Chev. I'll subscribe you and thank you for watching.